For the last 2 weeks, I've wanted to make a video, but I've really struggled with finding that one perfect idea. I have nothing. My brain feels currently empty, and everything inside me is telling me to turn this camera off. But walking away is how that pattern of thinking stays in control. So, new rule: stop looking for the idea and start describing the wall you're hitting. This is me describing the wall. If you're looking for a sign to break this creative pattern in your own life, then this is it. Let's have a look at the bricks. So brick number 1 is the perfectionism trap, and this manifests itself in 3 ways. The first way is that because I have had some videos that have been more successful than others, I'm now telling myself that I need to make the videos that were good better and improve upon them. Trap number 2 of the perfectionism trap is that I'm comparing myself to people that are much more established and have been making videos far longer than myself. So naturally, they will A, get more views because they've been creating for longer and they have a more loyal and invested audience. And then number 3 is that I'm getting too lost in the data of the videos that I'm creating. And this, in essence, is actually taking away the joy of creating. And it is the pressure from these 3 things combined that is ultimately stopping me from doing what I want to do. Brick number 2 then relates to an obsession over niche and also the value that I offer the viewer. And this stops me from creating because I am overthinking about what it is that people watching my content will take away, rather than actually just having the bravery and the desire and commitment to creating the content and just putting it out there. Brick number 3 is just good old-fashioned vanity. Do I have enough confidence within myself to go to the effort of creating a video and uploading it in the knowledge that potentially only 20 people might watch it? But actually, that's okay, because it is the process of creation that is the central reason as to why I am doing this, not for the result that it could potentially offer. Naively, I thought that by describing these bricks, they might magically disappear. Unfortunately, they haven't. But I think there's a lot to be said about describing how difficult it is to create content and how doing it means that you need to be willing to put yourself out there to potentially not feel that the effort that you're investing is immediately rewarded through views, engagements, subscribers, but that actually all of those feelings are common for anyone on the journey, and actually there's nothing wrong with that. It's all part of the process. The win for me today is not that I've created the perfect video or offered any real startling revelations, but it's actually that I've pushed through the pain and I've forced myself to do something and create a video. And I think there's a lot to be said for this. Sometimes you just need to push through the awkwardness, the messy middle, the pain, and get something out and done, because that in itself is rewarding. So if you're waiting for the perfect inspiration and that amazing video idea to come along, there is a high risk that you're going to let the autopilot and the fears in your brain stop you from creating. So if you're anything like me, focus less on the ideas and just start describing the feelings.